Hello, welcome back to the Nature Doctor channel. This is a continuation of the topic of taking your life back and getting a grip on the overwhelming schedules and time and stress that might be taking over your life right now. One area of abundant stress and anxiety for a lot of people that you have to deal with at least once a month for most people, sometimes more, is the writing of the bills and paying of bills, looking at bills, balancing the checkbook, all those things. So the first thing that I would encourage you to do is when you know you're going to sit down and work on that kind of thing, to schedule and just force yourself to spend an extra 5 minutes or 10 minutes after you've done that to do some breathing exercises, maybe some triangle breathing. Triangle breathing is where you inhale for 4 counts. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. You hold your breath for 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you exhale for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what that sounds like is you inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. What that does is it calms you down, it brings your heart rate down, it allows you to be taking fuller breaths so that you're not doing the hyperventilation breathing that most of us do, where we breathe, where we inhale very quickly and we exhale very quickly, but we're not fully exhaling that from our lungs. And it really reduces your stress levels while you're doing the breathing. So once you've gotten the pattern down, while you're doing the breathing, then what you would do is visualize the present. Just be really mindful of right now. Right now, all of my basic needs are met. Right now, I have a roof over my head. Right now, I have food to eat. Right now, this very second, all of my basic needs are taken care of. And that's, of course, assuming that they are. If they're not, if you're not having your basic needs cared for, if you are homeless or you don't know where your next meal is coming from, then what you want to do is visualize how things are going to feel, how you're going to feel once all of that is taken care of. So if all your basic needs were met, how would it feel? And that's what I want you to focus on when you do those breathing exercises for 5 or 10 minutes after you do the financial work of reconciling your checkbook or paying your bills, whatever it is financially that gets you stressed out. So you'll do that triangle breathing. If you can't do the visualization and keep track of the timing, then I encourage you, if you're doing any work on the computer, then to go to the website doasone.com, doasone.com. And Do As One is a website where people all across the world can breathe together, and they have different breathing exercise rooms, and one of them is devoted to triangle breathing, so you can find that room and you can focus on triangle breathing. They also have a room for square breathing, which is where you inhale for so many counts, hold it for so many counts, exhale for so many counts, and then hold that for so many counts. So you can do either the triangle or the square breathing, whichever suits you. Both will be effective for bringing your stress levels down and helping you transition from that really stressful activity into the rest of your day, so that you're not carrying that anxiety and that stress with you into your day or night, depending on when you're doing this. Because that stress and anxiety that comes from financial worry can sometimes lead to other unhealthy problems, issues, coping mechanisms, and it can lead to just being generally crabby and bad to the people who love you most. So it's important not to let that get out of control, and the stress and worry and the fear of the future will take a toll on you physically as well. And we don't want that to happen. So just force yourself to take an extra 5 to 10 minutes to bring yourself down and do that breathing exercise transition and the visualization. And for those few people who doing their finances is a joyful thing, well then you don't have to worry about it because you're going to bring that joy into the rest of your life. But for most of us, it's not so unstressful. It's full of anxiety. So try that, and we'll get back to your lists next time. Thank you.